crazy.
I ain't at the die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't at the die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me lead all of my people, make sure you keep them feeding. If any try to show you, make sure that you leave them leaking. He said, I'm gonna hold you down when problems pop up. How you got me moving this dope? Want me in lock up? He said, don't you want the best vertical with the top up? Bitch, you getting naked, you better rock up. Bitches love to do more, especially when it's pop up. I know you can find the plug from by the block up. I'll tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Drifters up Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up the commas, be honest, he seen decent dope.
I hate it, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good. His knees are kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle. He got stuck up for his bundle, but them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
At least he got a house and mama is living good.
He said the feds took it all. He right back in the hood. I see you try to play me. You gave us crack in the 80s. Made us support our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than them cars when to amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't face me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it. Remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying? I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try. So until we meet again, I ain't at the die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't at the die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious, but we've been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we ride, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights, patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from our baby's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. And Trayvon, Mike Brown, a Kai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Holden, Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't at the die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't at the die to meet the devil. I ain't at the die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise.
We about to bombard their whole operation. Certified priest, prophesied this my occupation. This shit outrageous, they done made the truth not out. That's why we on the corner crying aloud, looking hostile. This UPK style, they stop now. Try this warfare, could last one round. Let the oppressed rise, and let the rich mourn till the sundown. Enough with this shit, about to make it hot, call it compound. It's for my niggas, put the guns and the drugs down. Dwelling in peace till the Lord call for the blood. Hey, try to decide my death and got beside yourself.
belt. Swore drawn for what you perform. How you gon' hide yourself? Devil got to die for his lies. Enemies ain't got no love for the crackers. Nah, just cruel intentions. And then my father's house is spinning mansions. I got plenty bitch for the adventures. This your death sentence. I'm talking about slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. That they do not rise away and feel the world with eyes. They die for your skin. You gon' die for your pride. That's why I'm talking to you. So war for your life. Your life try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devil's that they end this deal. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah. Now they shook from vicious words out this handed book. About to take these rappers back to school. My flow standing hook. They crossed the line, ain't no coming back. You became no cowards. The only thing sweet is the honey check. Righteous is the Lord. Give me rest from my sorrow. And hand down death for them devils. There's no tomorrow. Why? Cause they violence leave a man a stiff corpse. You see a flag in the bench. I see horns in a pitchfork. Go ahead. So please believe it. The white man is a demon. And I ain't gon' vote with him to free me. No, it's still weak. They call him purple. That's why this knife till they broke like ceiling. You got this nigga on his knees. They wanna have peace. We steaming, let this bitch burn at 1,000 degrees. I'm laying in the bosom of revenge. I told her I'd do anything she please as I squeeze on the double D's. Fuck you, man. I'm talking yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. They do not rise away and feel the world alive. They die for your skin. You gon' die for your pride. That's why I'm talking to you. So war for your life. Your life try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devil's that they end this deal. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah.
The police just shot him for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They asked for license and registration. That's the police officer over there that did it. With the black on. I can't really do shit because they got me handcuffed. I can't believe they just did this. I'm fucking.
Destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. Fully automatic boat status.
Damn, Mitchell, what you have to do like that?
If I could train a dragon, I could dance or tame a lion. Any climate, and I'm shining like a diamond out of Zion. Been a tyrant, never solid. My retirement's desire, but my dwelling place is fire, fitting for my attire. If I could aim any higher, I hit the Allah higher. My asylum is in the bottom, my fringes in the bottle. Wobble, wobble, taking the city with a trunk. Cause it's one big titty bitch, ready to get fucked from the front to the back. We never stumble, never lag. While they recover from the seventh, we on the streets wreaking havoc, raining terror from above. It's the Stano scripting the glove with those models dripping with blood from the scripture, stitching one W, nigga. I'm here to trouble you. Problems, then I'ma troubleshoot. Rich niggas won't fuck with you, my people so uncomfortable. Usher you to the upper room. Truly, we the untouchable. Fully automatic boat status. 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 I'm here to conquer secret word is trying to let my sponsor get it on. She got the beauty in the prom, booty eating the thong. Wisdom I never found while your bishop raping your dog. With the foot is breaking it off, so I'm ruthless about the law. Killing these Christians with a cross of religion. You live in false hostility in your thoughts, so I'm coming through with the salt Kentucky 8 with my chipper. What indigenous, we'll call it coup de grace. Taking the scepter off the mantle like Moses before the battle. The chariots finna rattle. We riding out while it's shallow. You copycats get the gallows. We coming out of the shadow with death. Resurrect the elect. One fully automatic ball status. 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 I face the east when I pray, but it's one west. All this camouflage on me, I'm a war vet. UBK gonna rule, I ain't far-fetched. You niggas want world peace like Ryan Ortez. Hey, took it and ran with it. The old me had to die for me to transition. All the churches closed down, it's a pandemic. But UBK in every hood like a transmission. You could think the general, I had the bar. Niggas running out of time like I had a more. Red cup, black label, I'm a connoisseur. I'ma leave it wet if I draw the sword. Nigga, it's the code of conduct. Put on all black, get some rank, I know he solid. She ain't gotta get naked, she know she poppin'. We was yelling back up way before the virus. Hey, most high Christ, this type of life ain't for the weak, you gotta sacrifice. Give it up. We seeing unaware. Niggas go against the grain like they cutting hair. But I'm a priest and prophet, I gotta teach. You might not get to see me 7 days out the week. You got questions, we got breakdowns. UPK about to spread like a breakout. Refuge, this a safe house. Not too many take this road, but it's a safe route. Babylon gon' fall, just let it play out. Fully automatic ball status. Fully automatic ball status. Fully automatic ball status. Fully automatic ball status. Fully automatic ball status.
Shalom Israel, Shalom Israel. With ISBK started out on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yana. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barak Thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shamor Allah Thun by Hashem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. I got with me Precinct Officer 500 Natazab.
Shalom Christ.
I'm Precinct Officer 50 Quran Yala, and this is Tuesday Night Brotherhood class. As you can tell by the title, we're gonna talk about basically like how these holidays is against God that we in these seasons. Salakia. And basically, like, I'm gonna get into the spirit of these holidays too, because the spirit of these holidays is totally against the Lord. First of all, the Lord ain't never gave us Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, none of that to celebrate. We got Passover, the Day of Atonement. You understand? All of the high holy days that we have in the scriptures that we supposed to observe and keep. You know what I'm saying? Found at Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. But we don't get into the spirit of what American holidays does to blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yeah, right.
God, you understand? The Lord told us to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. You understand? And celebrating Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, etc. All these holidays that we in the seasons that our people indulge in, you're gonna take on the spirit to hate your brother. You understand? Whether it be you robbing another brother for money so you can buy your family gifts for Christmas. You understand? Or whether it be a sister's getting taken advantage of on New Year's Eve because she's too drunk and the brother just want to have his way with her. You understand? All of these type of activities that you're going to indulge in these holiday seasons, which is against God, is going to it's going to bring forth some unbrotherly activity against your people. You understand? As well as against other people. But when I don't really care about the other people, I care about blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans treating each other as brothers and sisters, so we all in harmony. You understand? So my first scripture I'm gonna pull, if you could, sir, Baba Kashah, Deuteronomy chapter 32. And I'm gonna have you start at verse 5, Baba Kashah.
Deuteronomy 32.
Yep, Deuteronomy 32 and 5, sir.
Yep.
You gotta understand the spirit that the oppressor, his kingdom, and his holidays puts on our people. You understand?
And if I may too,
Go ahead, sir.
Like what's so heavy? What you saying is because brothers in the world, they feel like they have to celebrate these holidays. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? They watch brother like these brothers in the world, especially young brothers who just now get into adulthood and becoming fathers and all that. They watch how badly they dad was talked about because he was never around to give them gifts and take
Right.
them out to a baseball game and take them out to see the monster trucks and all that when they was a kid. You know what I'm saying? When they weren't able to buy them nothing on Christmas, but then he playing stepdaddy somewhere else with somebody else's kids. You know what I'm saying? They got to talk about bad. So brothers in the world, they feel like they have to celebrate these holidays. They don't.
Right.
They don't want they baby mama or you know what I'm saying, whoever they had kids with to be all on social media dissing them and stuff. Talking about some, oh man, he a deadbeat. He ain't bought them for the holidays, but he got this type of car and he got this and that. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So what he gonna do? Even if he can't afford it, he gonna go rob a brother. He ain't gonna go rob nobody. What? No oppressor. Which we don't condone robbing nobody at all. You should never do it. But black people, we victimize each other. You know what I'm saying? And like you saying, but a lot of times we in a lot of situations during these holidays, we find it give us more reason to look at a brother that look like me and take from him if he got something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I can come give to my family. That's the spirit behind all these holidays. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. You said Deuteronomy 32:5.
Yeah, kind sir. Damn right, sir. No, you absolutely correct. Like it's heavy what you're saying as far as like brothers actually being kids once upon a time and them actually listening to their relatives just bash their father because he wasn't around or be able to provide for them. You understand?
Yeah.
That puts a spirit of envy and hate on a young brother towards his own father. You understand?
Right.
And then when a brother grows up and he have children of his own, just like you said, sir, it's like now I don't want to be like him or they
Right.
ain't talk about me like that. It's
Right.
like I have to do better than my father because what I'm growing up around is all of my family members basically giving praise to the brothers and sisters that can be able to provide for their families and give them the gifts that they want around these times. Yeah, that's heavy what you said, sir.
Right, and then too, and then it's so crazy because people really going for broke. Like it not on they don't have 3-4 kids. You got to celebrate all they birthdays, which all fall in a different month. You probably
Right,
only make about 2,000 a month working at a goddamn warehouse somewhere if you even doing that. You know what I'm saying? You probably only make a couple hundred off the little QPs and little drugs you sell. You ain't really making no money. So then you got to take your re-up money and then you got to go and buy your kids birthday gifts, or you got to splurge. You got to do more than what you did last year because they steady getting older. You know what I'm saying?
right,
They don't just want the Legos no more and the little markers and crayon. They want toys now. They want real toys. They want PS4s now. They want all these different things. So then you gotta figure out a way how you gonna figure out a way to get some money to celebrate their birthdays. You know what I'm saying? Get them a Halloween costume. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate the 4th of July with them. Celebrate Christmas with them. You know what I'm saying? Take them out to go fishing and watch the fireworks. And you got to figure out all this and pay your rent. You know what I'm saying? And pay your smut, your lights, and pay all them fines you got from going across them damn bridge tolls in your goddamn car. You know what I'm saying? You
right,
got to figure out so much different stuff on how you gonna do it. And the only logical way is to do something illegal. You
right,
know why? Because it's fast money. It's fast
right,
money, but you not when you do that, you thinking about you being selfish because you thinking about your children being hurt because you wasn't able to be there for them, but you're not thinking about you hurting somebody else's family because you gave them a damn Percocet that had fentanyl in it and they died. You ain't thinking
yeah,
about other people's families that you hurting by doing that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But yeah, Salakia.
Nah, you absolutely correct. And the spirit of these satanic holidays that America has indoctrinated us to celebrate, the spirit of that is greed, it's envy, it's strife. You understand? It's all of these scriptures that I'm going to pull tonight, which is totally against God. God don't want his chosen people to be in envy with each other, to be at strife with each other, for us to be robbing and stealing from each other, for us to be murdering each other for nothing. You understand? And this is literally like the scripture. That's why I said I'm gonna get to that scripture in a minute. I don't want to jump the gun, but
The Lord is adamant about us being a holy and separate nation of people.
Yeah,
Because
damn right.
these oppressors like that we are basically up under servitude to when we've been in this country for this damn long. Now we take on the ways of these oppressors, and the oppressors' ways are totally 100% against God. But if you could, Baba Kashaw, can you get that from me?
Yeah, you said 32 and
And 5.
32 and 5. Yeah, it's like I'm gonna pull it right now. 32 and 5. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 5. They have corrupted themselves.
Look, niggas corrupted themselves with Christmas, New Year's, Halloween. You understand? You going outside robbing brothers and sisters to get their kids a Christmas present, not even worried about them being able to come back and make it home to their kids. Like brothers, like a nigga tie you up if they got enough money. If you got enough money for him to take your life, you understand? Read that one more time, sir.
They have corrupted themselves.
Look, sisters gonna corrupt themselves in February too with this so-called Valentine's Day holiday. She gonna do all manner of evilness and nastiness just to obtain a gift for one night. Continue, sir.
Their spot is not the spot of his children.
Look, we ain't in the place of being God's children no more. You understand? We don't even know that we God's children. We think God don't give a damn about us. We done corrupted ourselves so much. We head over heels for money. You understand? We head over heels for the lust and the desires of the oppressor. You understand? Continue, sir.
They are of a perverse and crooked generation.
Look, this generation is perverse and crooked. You understand? Only thing most high Christ. Y'all about to know shop right now, sir. Yeah, this generation that we living in is perverse and crooked. You understand? Perverted thoughts, crooked thoughts is running through our nation rapidly, and we acting on these crooked and perverse thoughts because we want to be like our oppressor. You understand? We want to celebrate Christmas, Halloween, your grandma's birthday, and we'll do anything to our own people in order to make that day as grand and beautiful as possible. Continue, sir.
Mm-hmm. Salakia. Do ye thus what is it? Requite the Lord?
Right. Let me get that definition. Quit. Okay. The water, sir.
Well, no, if you got it already, you can pull it.
Okay, kind, sir. Requite. Make appropriate return for a favor, service, or wrongdoing. Similar, avenge, return, reciprocate, match. Understand? Continue.
Damn. It said, "Do ye thus requite the Lord, O foolish people and unwise? Is not he thy father that have brought thee? Have he not made thee and established thee?"
Man, look, man, that's damn near self-explanatory. What Moses basically saying, like you niggas is ungrateful. You understand? Like the Lord then redeemed you out of slavery from Egypt and bondage and hard work, but now y'all ain't corrupted yourselves with celebrating these damn holidays, with becoming a perverse and what it say and crooked generation. Like y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves, Israel. But it ain't your fault. It's your Christian pastor fault. You understand? And like Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we've been led astray by these damn Christian pastors so much to where we actually think what we doing is right. Like you got brothers that will go out there and murder somebody just to put presents up under their Christmas tree and actually sit back on the couch and sip some hot cocoa with their wife and their children and feel good about what they did. You understand? Like the ways of the oppressor, man, like the scriptures say, the ways of sin is death. You understand? We keep sinning in this empire. We keep dying in this empire because we want to be like this oppressor. You understand? We want to celebrate his holidays and we want to associate ourselves with having a high social status in a country that don't give a damn about our people prospering. Continue, sir, Baba Bashar.
God, it said, remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask
Right.
God. Go ahead.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yep. It said, Salakia, ask thy father, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee.
Man, look, remember the what it say? Remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Here in the ISUPK up under Commander General Yohana, we teaching you about the days of old. This ain't the first time niggas been celebrating New Year's and Christmas. Like we just went over yesterday. Like New Year's is a 4,000-year-old celebration. You understand? Christmas about the same amount of time. We telling you the days of old that you got to consider. Like, bro, this ain't never been our culture. You understand? Us putting putting presents up under a Christmas tree, or dancing around the street in the New Year's Day parade, getting drunk, getting high, doing all type of wicked, lewd sex acts just to fulfill our lust. Man, look, that's not our culture. You understand? That ain't never been our culture. That's the culture of the heathens. And here in the ISUPK, we remember the days of old. We asked our fathers and the elders before us, and they taught us this knowledge. And we here to reciprocate this knowledge to our people, to wake you the hell up, to get about that Christian church, so you cannot receive the plagues of what's going to happen here in America. You understand? You got something you want to add on that, Karate, sir?
I'm just agreeing to what you're saying, Salaki.
Oh yeah, kind sir. Yeah, like our people, we indulge in the satanic festivities of the oppressor, and in turn, what we do, we get murdered. You understand? Our people catch diseases at alarming rates. You understand? On New Year's, it's going to be a whole lot of murders going on in a whole lot of cities and it's going to be our people. You understand? Because the Lord ain't with these New Year's celebrations, and the spirit behind all of these so-called holidays that the oppressor has taught our people is like I said earlier, it's the spirit of envy, it's the spirit of fulfilling your lust, sexual deviance. You understand? It's the spirit of envy, strife, it's the spirit of greediness, it's everything that the Lord is against. You understand? But you could drop that, sir. Let me get Deuteronomy 7:3.
Deuteronomy 7:3.
Just one real quick. I don't know if y'all seen that video, but that sister was passed out drunk on like this little party bus or whatever. You know, they out here celebrating the holidays. I don't know where it was at, but it was out there passed out and drunk. They poured Hennessy on her, and then they kicked her off the thing. She just fell in.
I seen that.
That's the spirit of these holidays, man.
Right.
It's like you gonna get drunk out your mind, and nobody's gonna give a damn about you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You gonna get drunk out your mind. Nobody's gonna give a damn. We're not gonna care. You're gonna end up in a hospital somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? Be in the house and observe the Lord for a time period. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Make that your change that you decide to do. Like, I don't get why you got it at the end of the year. Now all of a sudden you want to change. You could have changed throughout the whole year. You know what I'm saying? Like, change now. You know what I mean? That spirit that you got on you of how I gotta get it now. I gotta get it for my kids, and we all gotta. You know what I'm saying? I gotta. I don't know how. I don't understand it, so I can't really get into depth about it. But y'all, it's wicked, man. You have an evil eye towards your brother for gifts for these holidays, man. You think that you're doing the right thing, but you're really doing the wrong thing. You know
right, sir. Right.
Would you say Deuteronomy 7:3?
Yeah, kind of, sir.
I got it. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. And he humbled thee and suffered thee to hunger and fed thee with manna.
Like it, sir. Now, Deuteronomy 7:3.
Oh, I'm tripped, Salakia. That was 8:3. Salakia. And it said, neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give into his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take into thy son.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We ain't supposed to make marriages with these other nations. And the next verse is going to tell you why. Continue, Brother Michelle, sir.
God, it said, verse 4, for they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods.
Mm-hmm. Keep going, sir.
So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly.
Look, when you got blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who want to physically and spiritually marry unto these heathen nations, we take on their gods. We celebrate Christmas, which is worshiping Nimrod. That's the Babylonians' custom. You understand? As well as New Year's. You understand? That's the custom of another people and their God. And the Lord said, when we start worshiping these other gods, then His anger is going to be kindled against us, and then He's going to destroy us. Just like you said to sister earlier, sir. She done got drunk. They done poured Hennessy on her and kicked her off the bus. She destroyed. You got brothers that's gonna murder each other on New Year's. That you ever indulge in, somebody's going to die that day.
Right.
That's not our custom. That's not our culture. The Lord is going to destroy us for following after these other guys as a punishment. Like if your father tells you to do something and you don't do what he tells you to do, he gonna beat your behind. You understand? For lack of better terms. And that's exactly what the Lord does to us when we want to indulge in these satanic holidays that's pushed upon us by our slave master down to your Christian pastor and all through Christianity in general. You understand?
Right.
And if I may too, you know what I'm saying, like you giving your sons and your daughters to other gods and to this nation when you tell them to celebrate these holidays, to just do it for the kids, just grandma cooking, Auntie Shirley ain't seen you in a minute, just come over, have a plate of food. That don't mean you celebrating. You know what I'm saying? You giving your sons to and your daughters and to other guys when you teach them the doctrine of men. You understand? Like that, and that's why our sisters, they going out like Christmas just passed. You know what I'm saying? It was sisters out there. They went on a 30-day run selling box. You know what I'm saying? In the hopes of not getting that. I mean, you shouldn't sell box, period, but not in hopes of buying a house and property and, you know what I'm saying, making you know what I'm saying, securing your bag for real. They going on a 30-day run to make sure they get some goddamn toys for some kids. That's bad as hell. Like that don't make no sense. And then they sitting there. Look, I seen a meme. It was one. It was like this: how all y'all sisters was prostituting after y'all kids open the presents. They sitting there with a cigarette in their mouth, hands folded, like, "Now I did a good job." No, you didn't do a good job.
Right.
You didn't sold the box for some toys.
Right.
That's what the scripture is talking about. I said, "Neither shall thou make marriages with them." We ain't supposed to make marriages with other nations.
Yeah,
and this is not just a marriage where like you gonna have sex with them. This is also any type of covenant you make with somebody. That's a marriage. You understand? When you join their army and they police force and you swear to God with your hand on the Bible that I swear to protect this country from both foreign and domestic, and that's making a marriage into them. You understand? Right. When you praying to God, and you know what I'm saying, I hope I have a good year this year. I'm gonna clean my house up, because they say that, you know what I'm saying, New Year's coming up. If you clean your house up before New Year's, your house gonna stay clean all year. You know what I'm saying? They come on with superstitions. You know what I'm saying? You marrying yourself into these nations, man, into their God, man, and that's gonna anger the Lord. The Lord, the God of this Bible, and He's a jealous God. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean that He's jealous because there are such thing as other gods, but you being naive and arrogantly following Christianity, you serve gods that men created, and that's what make the Lord jealous. You understand? Right. And today Tuesday Brotherhood class, you know what I'm saying? By you serving these other gods, it don't teach you how to have like the Christ said the greatest law hang on brotherhood. One of the greatest laws the two greatest laws hang on brotherhood. And when we talk about brotherhood, it's talking about sisterhood too. You got sisters out there literally selling box. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some Balenciagas and some Alexander McQueen's and some Dior for New Year's. They selling box to get some tickets to Cancun to go out there and enjoy their life. They want to be able to say that they brought the new year in, nigga, so good that the rest of their year is going to be lovely. I got some Dior shoes on, some Alexander McQueen, and I went to Cancun. You know what I'm saying? And I went to Hawaii. Nigga, I remember the rest of my year finna be great. No, your rest of your year is finna be horrible. You finna find out that condom that broke when you was with that trick, you finna find out that you got something you can't get rid of. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find out, nigga, some horrible thing. That candy that you allowed your children to eat during Halloween, you're gonna find out that, man, hey, it was something in that candy. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find out some horrible things thinking that your new year gonna start off right. And then for a lot of people, not to be long with it, nigga, a lot of people they believe they new year gonna start off right, and then as soon as that ball drop, you know what I'm saying, and they 3, 2, 1, 0, nigga, an hour later, nigga, somebody did something, nigga, they cousin, they just left the party, and nigga, they said, well, meet me over here. They did 100 on the freeway, slapping and making Instagram videos and TikToks. They didn't crash and hit a shitload of people. Next thing you know, they fighting life. They trying to get them for manslaughter. You got somebody else who just died for mistaken identity. This is what go on in the ghetto, bro, when you celebrate these holidays. It ain't good. You know what I'm saying? But Salakia.
Nah, damn right. You right, son. And it's crazy, right? If you could, Baba Kashad, the one, somebody, can you give me Titus 3:3? Because we the perfect niggas to tell y'all exactly what's going to happen because we did this before. You understand? Like, we not new to being in the world. Niggas didn't grow up in the truth, unfortunately. Most High Christ would command the General Yana keeping this thing alive, you feel me, to get niggas like us a chance to repent and actually change our lives for ourselves and our families and our whole nation. But Salakia.
Let me pull it right quick. Salakia.
Like, we ain't the Christian pastor, you understand? We honest about who we was in the days, in the time past. At the same time, we understand that we can't live like that because the wages of sin is death. We understand that we don't want to see the plagues of America, what's going to happen to America. So niggas repented, and we came into the ISUBK to serve Christ. You feel me?
Right, and then like you brought out, we ain't supposed to make no marriages with them, and then on top of that, man, we supposed to be a whole, like the scripture said, we a holy people. You understand? Meaning that we don't do everything that everybody else do. You understand? Like the Jewish man, he know he's separate from everybody else. He don't nobody else put curls on the side of their head. Right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else bang their head against the rock standing up and put notes in the goddamn wall. Nobody do that. You know what I'm saying? The Arab man, he know he's different from everybody else. That nigga pray 100 times a day. You know what I'm saying? That nigga wear a dress with sandals. They spin around that rock in Mecca. He know he's separate. The only people who don't know they separate is Black, Hispanic, Native American Indians, man. Right. You understand? But Salaki, Titus chapter 2.
No, Titus 3:3, sir.
Oh, Salaki. Okay.
Hey, Salaki, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Yeah, my this thing is tripping real quick. Salaki.
Yeah, but it's Titus chapter 3, verse 3. For we ourselves also were sometimes foolish, disobedient.
Keep going, sir.
Deceived.
Keep going, sir.
Serving divers lusts and pleasures, living in malice, envy, hateful, and hating one another.
Man, look, this how niggas was in the world. This is how we understand that we ain't supposed to be like this because we was like that. We used to celebrate Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas used to smoke weed. Some of us used to gang bang. You feel me? Some of us used to sell dope. Some of us used to be pimps. Some of us used to do all this type of manner of evil. But we understood that coming back to our law, statutes, and commandments and ISUPK up under Commander General Yohana, we understood what we escaping. We escaping death. We escaping prison. We escaping diseases that you can't get rid of. You understand? We escaping being murdered on New Year's Eve because we want to go outside and party with some hoes. You understand? Some lucky for my language. You understand? But we not people that like this ain't magic what we doing. You understand? We actually heard the men above us teach these scriptures, and the Lord basically just called us to change our lives because we chosen to do this work. You understand? Like, we ain't hear what was happening in the ISUBK and just ignored it. Niggas heard this and was like, hold on, you mean to tell me I'm an Israelite? Or I'm not supposed to be smoking weed? And something resonated with us. You understand? Or we ain't supposed to be celebrating Christmas? Then niggas got in class and learned what we were supposed to do according to the book of the Lord. You understand?
Right.
And this is why you got niggas like us. Like, of course, we still got the same spirit of warriors that we had in the world. The only difference between us now and us then, we don't sin no more. You understand? Niggas ain't celebrating these satanic holidays and telling niggas Merry Christmas. Meanwhile, we sitting up here plotting on robbing you and all that. Man, we ain't doing none of that no more. You feel me?
Right.
But at the same time, we understand the spirit of these satanic holidays because we was the niggas that used to celebrate them. You understand?
Right.
Like once again, too, Most High Christ will command General Yana keeping this thing alive. You feel me? Because if not, we would probably be one of them people in the newspaper that's on trial for life for getting drunk and running into 100 people, and we didn't kill 5 people just getting high on New Year's Eve and thinking we outside turned up and having a good time. We'll probably be that nigga that's on trial for murder that has shot a nigga at the New Year's Eve party that stepped on my shoe. You understand? Mm-hmm. But Salakia, that's all I want to say on that, because a lot of people don't understand, like especially Christians in the Christian church. We can tell you how evil the Christian church is and Christianity and being in the world in general with no rules or no morals for living, because we used to be out there. You understand? We used to be on the other side of the ISUPK and not understanding how we supposed to live as a people. You understand? Right. But now that we in the ISUPK, we understand the spirit behind these satanic ass holidays. Salaki. And the spirit is envy, strife. It's matter of fact, Salaki. Let me get 1 Corinthians 13:4.
1 Corinthians 13:4. And then that scripture you just pulled was so heavy, man. It said, "For we was once foolish." You know what I'm saying? It's a foolish thing to celebrate these holidays and not know the origin of them. It's a foolish thing to just celebrate them and not go into, damn, why do we celebrate this? Is this really culture? You understand? The Chinese man got they own holidays and cultures. The Arab man, they got, damn, is this my culture? Why do we celebrate? Where does this come from? It's a foolish thing for you to celebrate these things, man. Right. You understand? But you said,
what's so heavy too, sir? Another foolish thing, right? You got niggas who believe in being Muslims, or you got niggas that believe in being Buddhists, or they Jehovah's Witnesses, but they still celebrate Christmas. You understand? Mm-hmm. If you know a little bit about the Quran tell you if you're a Muslim and you got a friendship with a Jew or a Christian, you are an enemy to God. Meanwhile, these same niggas that's calling themselves Muslim, they still putting Christmas trees and Christmas presents up in their house. Like you said, sir, that's foolishness. You understand? That's dumb. That's idiotic. And then it make you kind of mad being in the truth that, nigga, I was literally one of them same dumb niggas that was celebrating Christmas and don't even know the origins of it. Don't even know why my people doing this. You understand? I'm willing to rob, steal, and kill just to buy my child some Christmas presents. Like you said, sir, that shit is foolish. It's Salakia.
Right, and then it's crazy because it make you feel so horrible. I remember being in the world before I knew about the ISUK, feeling horrible. I didn't get nobody enough for Christmas. Nigga, I'm like, damn, bro. I don't even want to be around them right now, bro. Like, nigga, I don't want to be there. It's just like when you got fake homeboys in the world, and then y'all go out to eat, and you the only one that ain't got no money, and everybody eating in front of you, feel horrible. Like, man, I don't even want to be here right now, nigga.
I'm good.
Right, you like, man, look at they eating. I don't even want to be here right now, man. And that's how you feel when you in the world and you not knowing that you in a sense you got a righteous spirit. You know, you ain't had no money to get it. If you would have had money, you probably would have got that present. But you know, you ain't supposed to feel bad for not wanting to celebrate these holidays. You know what I'm saying? You don't let nobody make you feel bad because you don't want to go broke to make children and women happy and your aunties happy. You know what I'm saying? You should never have to go broke on a goddamn holiday to make somebody happy. You understand? That's preposterous. You understand? Right. But Salakia.
Oh, Salakia, sir.
They going broke. They going broke and thinking that they doing something right, and the Lord's still gonna be against you. That's the cold part about it. Like,
damn.
You know what I mean? Like, you going broke, and the Lord's still gonna be against you, and shut you out. See what I'm saying? It's you in a lose-lose situation. You might as well take it on the chin. I can't do this year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not supposed to do it this year. What am I even doing it for? Think like that. You know what I'm saying? And find out the origins. You be like, dang, so I didn't do nothing wrong. And turn your spirit around. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then look at when you do that, you know what I'm saying, and you find out that you wasn't doing nothing wrong. All those times you felt wrong and everybody made you feel guilty and out of pocket for not getting nobody no Christmas presents, not coming over and getting none of grandmama cooking. Everybody at the house except you out of pocket. All those people that made you feel bad, you gonna have a righteous anger towards them holidays. So now knowing the truth when them holidays roll around, you gonna be the Grinch. You gonna make sure you be the Grinch. I know that's how I am now. Them holidays roll around, everybody that made me feel bad for not celebrating it, bad, nigga, bad. Nigga, I got you. Nigga, I got you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That ain't in the Bible. I can't wait to tell them the truth. I can't wait to tell them the truth and be the Grinch of the family. You know what I'm saying? Then to know that this is what makes the Lord happy. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely be the Grinch of the family. Right, you know what I'm saying? Most like Christ. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no. So, like you, sir, what you just said was heavy, right? Because us being in the black community, like who is the one that's beating the black man down when he can't provide for Christmas? It's most likely the women in our family. Let's just keep it 100, right? Right. I can't wait for Mother's Day. Like, soon as Mother's Day hit, I don't celebrate none of that. Granny looking at me crazy. My mama be like, damn, you just go. Yeah, we ain't now. Hey, look, if you know the history and the origins of that, you wouldn't even want me to get you a present. That has nothing to do with you being uplifted and none of that. And frankly, some of these sisters don't deserve a goddamn Mother's Day present. But we're not going to get into that, Salakia, sir. I'm going to come back to 1 Corinthians. Let me get Proverbs 3:31.
Proverbs 3:31.
Come on, sir.
I got it. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. It says, envy thou not the oppressors and choose none of his ways.
Look, don't envy your oppressor, man. Don't be sitting back in the ghetto in your little project building or wherever the hell you live at, you understand? And sitting back and looking on TV and watching these damn Edomites with these big white Christmas trees and their family having a good old merry time on these Christmas Day commercials and sitting back being jealous of that and thinking like, man, that should be me and my family. Let me go out and rob, steal, and pillage from everybody that's around about me just so I can make myself happy and give my family a white Christmas. You understand? Don't go out and get drunk on New Year's. You understand? Thinking that this is what America is about, having a good time or this is your rest place. You understand? The Lord said, envy not your oppressor. Meaning, don't be jealous of him. Don't try to put yourself in his shoes. You understand? Don't think that you can put yourself in his shoes. And it says, and choose none of his ways. Look, bro, don't be a sexual deviant. Don't be a drug addict. Don't indulge in all these type of demons that's gonna be on you around this holiday season. Because what's gonna happen in this holiday season? A lot of people gonna get murdered. A lot of people gonna get robbed. Women gonna be raped. You understand? Drugs are gonna be sold. Niggas gonna be getting drunk. Niggas gonna be high. Man, it's just gonna be every manner of evil that the Lord don't want you to indulge in. You feel me? Let me get Proverbs 23:17.
Right, and if I may too, it said envy thou not thou oppressor. Guess what? Let me just keep it a buck. And then when you envy your oppressor, you are going to hate your brother. You know what I'm saying? Look at the spirit of Christianity, and I mean the spirit of Christmas and the spirit of New Year's is coming up. You know what I'm saying? The spirit of Christmas is, you know what I'm saying, they envying their oppressor's holiday. So guess what they're gonna do? They at war with each other. The whole family at war with each other. Who gonna get everybody the best gifts? Who gonna put the best lights on? They had 100 lights on their house this year. I'm gonna put 200 on mine this year. I'm gonna have a reindeer in the front and all that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna outdo me. Like the spirit behind these holidays teach you to hate your brother. You know what I'm saying? When you they trying to mask it as love and presents and gifts and everybody coming together and it's just love and happiness. But meanwhile, your damn uncle then hopped over the table, slid across the damn table and tried to stab Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Because you sleep
Right.
with a woman. That's the true spirit behind these holidays, man. And guess what? None of this will be going on if you didn't envy your oppressor. If you would have never chose none of his ways, none of this would have never happened. Your cousin would have never got shot in a damn drive-by shooting on New Year's if you would have never envied his ways. You know what I'm saying? Your house would have never burnt down, you know what I'm saying, on Christmas because of that you had too many goddamn lights in your house on and the Christmas tree caught on fire. Nobody, your whole family wouldn't have died, you know, if you would have never chose that way. You understand? Like the scripture tell you that I'm paraphrasing. It said like Christ said, what did he say? It's a narrow road to serve the Lord.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Straits is Salakia. Straits is the Salakia. I forget how to say
Yeah,
it.
but basically, I'm just paraphrasing. It's when you come to serve the Lord, it's a narrow road. You understand? It's a lot of pleasures that you're gonna have. You know what I'm saying? Like he just brought up, what was that in Timothy's? It was talking about pleasures and all that. You're gonna have a lot of pleasures. You're gonna want to do a lot of things. But guess what? If you really want to serve the Lord, you're gonna have to sacrifice. You're gonna have to just say, you know what, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. And that's how we feel in ISBK. Like we love our people so much. I never celebrate Christmas ever again in my life. And I love my people so much that my children, when they're like as I said yesterday, they'll never know how it is to celebrate Christmas. They'll never know how it is. They'll never know how it is to get a present and to see your aunties fighting over who got the best potato salad. You know what I'm saying? Your uncles are arguing over the football game on Sunday, fighting each other in the house, getting drunk. They'll never know how none of that is. You know what I'm saying? But guess what they're gonna know how Passover is. Right. They're gonna know how Passover is and how the Feast of Unleavened Bread is, and bitter herbs and frankincense and myrrh and menorahs and shields and you know what I'm saying, and a meat tree. They're gonna know how that is. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna know how that for you. Go ahead, what you say?
I said I got that precept for you. If you
want
go
ahead.
Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and there be many which go in thereat.
Man, look, it's many that go into the way that lead to destruction. And that's what you do when you choose your oppressor ways. You know what I'm saying? You have a choice. You got a choice. Either you going to serve the Lord or die. You got a choice. You know what I'm saying? And when you envy your oppressor and you choose his way, you choose in death. You understand? Because you're not choosing the laws of God. And that's what we brought out yesterday in Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. It said, here's the book of the law of the laws of God. They that keep them live. You're not living when you celebrate these holidays. It's not a minor thing to, you know what I'm saying, put lights on your house and bake cookies and put notes and lie to your goddamn kids like a fat white nigga squeeze down the chimney, nigga, and come on, man, stop this. You know what I'm saying? It's not a light thing to everybody singing, clapping, and dancing and counting down from 10 to 1 for a whole new year. That's serving another God. That's not a light thing, man. And you choosing death. You choosing destruction. You understand? Right. But Salakia.
Nah, damn right, sir.
Damn right. That's some heavy points.
Man. Salakia, sir, you got that? Proverbs 23 and 17. Oh, Salakia, sir, did you get that article that I sent you?
Oh, yep, I sure did. Yep.
Go ahead, sir.
23?
Yeah, 23 and 17.
Got you. You want that right now?
Yeah, sir.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 17.
No, Salakia, sir. Give me Proverbs 24 and 1.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 1. Be thou not envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them.
Man, look, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. Man, you shouldn't be envious against your oppressor having white Christmas or want to go to the Christmas party after your job to be happy and merry and get drunk with these damn heathens that's evil and wicked anyway. You understand? Right. Like when the Adawan said earlier, when you choose the ways of your oppressor, you understand, and you want to be like your oppressor, you naturally gonna hate your brother. You're naturally going to want to murder your brother just so you can be so he can be out the way so you can be next to your oppressor. You understand? So you can get them Christmas presents for your kids and you could basically feel like you doing something good and noble towards your family because you want to be like your oppressor. You understand? So, Salakia, sir, can you go to that article for me, Baba Kashar? Because this going to show you the spirit of these holidays.
Yeah, I'll pull it right now. It's a top crimes committed during the holiday season. The holiday. Yeah, go ahead.
So, sir, I've been saying like for a couple of classes, I was gonna try to find an article on this, and I found this. Like, I found the article, but basically, this article gonna get into basically how crime heightens during the times of the holiday season, and this article is corroborating with the scriptures. Like, this is literally the envy that has been bestowed upon us of our oppressor, and why we gonna do all of these type of crimes that's gonna happen in this article. Continue, sir, Baba Bashar.
Con, it said top crimes committed during the holiday season. The holiday season is well underway. Decorations are up. Stores are crowded with an abundance of shoppers, and holiday parties have commenced. For many, it is a time of happiness and cheer. It's a time to celebrate and appreciate the time with family and friends. For others, the holidays are particularly challenging, bringing up difficult emotions or memories and increased stress. Whether you are full of holiday spirit or struggling through the season, it is helpful to It is helpful to be aware of some of the top crimes committed during the holiday season.
Man, hold on. Look, these damn Edomites, they know damn well that you got happy people during these holiday times, meaning your Edomite families that's having all this money that's supposed to indulge in these times, and then you got niggas who's stressed out in these times. You understand? Yeah, right. Who's stressed out in these times? It's us. Like, we can't pay our rent, but you trying to buy your son a PlayStation 5 for Christmas. You understand? You can't pay your rent, but you finna go whore yourself out for some new shoes so you can go to the club on New Year's Eve and then leave your children with somebody that will possibly molest them. You understand? Right. So continue, sir, please. Baba Kashar.
It says shoplifting. Shoplifting from a retail store is a common crime, and it is no surprise that it is even more common during the holidays.
Hold on. They steal out of stores during holidays more than they would normally. You understand? Right. Continue, sir.
Mm-hmm. Shopping is at a peak during the holiday season. Even with seasonal help, there are frequently not enough employees to be heedful and fully attentive to the holiday crowds. Shoplifters often take advantage of these conditions, and rates of theft increase significantly.
Meaning, niggas that don't have no money that want to go in these stores and steal to be able to provide gifts and stuff for their families during these holiday seasons, they know it's going to be hella people in these stores, so we might as well go in these stores when there's hella people in there so it'll be easier for us to steal stuff. You understand? Continue, Baba Kashar.
Be aware of the laws and penalties involved with theft in Washington State. Shoplifting, even small items, can add up to big problems, and what may seem like a minor offense could have a very detrimental outcome. Theft in Washington is separated into three different categories, with the degree determined by the value of items stolen. Consequences may include significant fines and substantial jail time. Please see our blog and then detailing the laws and penalties. And say robbery.
Basically, the more stuff of value that you steal in Washington determines how much jail time you're gonna be facing, how high your bail gonna be, what type of trouble you're gonna be in for stealing. You understand? Mm-hmm. This is what's going on. This is what's heightened during the holiday season. Continue, sir.
Right, and then if I may, this is not normal. It only during the holiday season.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they know that you're gonna go in these stores and be stealing. They know they don't have enough employees and staff and security to stop you. So what they gonna do? They gonna make sure that they judge you accordingly. They gonna they know that they gonna get more. It's big business than putting you in jail. You know what I'm saying? You gonna steal some little petty little laptops and phones. You know what I'm saying? Some little jewelry or some little shoes. You gonna run out the store. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? They gonna get big money off putting you in that jail though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think it's like $300 a day for each inmate in some cases.
Something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they said, how you got to work 3 days to get $300. We at, you know what I'm saying? You got to work 3 whole goddamn days to get 300. Nigga,
Right.
it's crazy. And it's a robbery. The holiday season sees an increase in robberies. Robberies are aware that people are often carrying Slovakia. Robbers aware that people are often carrying more cash, and holiday crowds can provide distraction. People are often robbed in public places, parking lots, on the streets, etc. Staying cognizant and mindful of your surroundings.
Look, man, you're going to get robbed going to go get some Christmas presents. You understand?
Right.
You're going to get robbed, and they're going to do you so scandalous. You're going to get robbed in a crowd of a whole lot of people. Nobody's going to be paying attention to you because they're going to be so focused on buying their Christmas gifts. Like the store is going to be in an uproar while somebody just whip out a pistol on you and take everything that you got in your pockets. You understand?
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And then look at, if I may too, and then the ones who don't get robbed in front of everybody, who able to make it back to the car and then go have ice cream after, somebody gonna bip your car and steal all the bags. Somebody gonna bip your car, bro. Especially out here, they gonna bip your car. You gonna come back to the car, you gonna hear an alarm. It's the holiday season. It can't be your car. That's what you gonna think in your quick mind. And you gonna get there, your whole back window busted out, all the bags gone. You know what I'm saying? But Salakia.
Hey,
Right.
Sluggy, if I could, you about to keep going on the article?
Yeah.
Okay, Con, yeah, I'll wait, Sluggy.
Or I'm gonna keep going. They say, what was that? Oh, robbery is defined by the whatever penalty code that is as unlawfully taking personal property from the person of another in his or her presence against his or her will by the use of threatened, use of immediate force, violence, or fear of injury to that person of their property. Both first and second degree robbery are felony offenses. Stakes are high. Penalties are severe.
Nigga, you try to snatch somebody's new iPhone out their hand, you going to jail for robbery. And man, I'm telling you, I've been down that road before. When you go to jail for robbery as an adult, they talking 5 or better now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yep. Keep going, sir, Baba Bashar.
Identity theft.
Oh, wait, this a heavy one right here. Continue.
Sure.
Identity theft. With increased credit and debit card activity, both online and in stores, the risk of identity theft is higher. It's higher this time of year. These risks exist year-round, but are heightened with the influx of shopping during the holiday season.
Meaning, hold on, Salakia, sir. Meaning, these niggas that's doing cyber credit card theft, they using the holidays as an advantage, knowing damn well you're gonna be out there buying presents. Like a lot of people with with a big credit card limit or a lot of money in their bank account, they finna spend so much money during the holiday season that they might not even catch how much stuff that you done bought in their name because they already spending so much goddamn money as it is. Continue.
Right. And then if I may too, and then specifically this year, I know they did it big because last year they couldn't do it. It was COVID. COVID shut everything down. This year they got a little bit of leeway. They was able to wiggle a little bit. I know they did it big. You know what I'm saying? And it's a identity thieves will seek to steal your credit card numbers, social security numbers, and other personal information, using it to make purchases or to commit crimes. Identity theft is a serious criminal offense that can wreak havoc with your finances, your credit, and even your reputation. It can take time, money, and patience to resolve, and it is essential to act quickly to limit the damage and set things straight. Please see our blog posted by Identity Theft Law.
You could drop that on the rest of that on the rest of that paragraph because I'm gonna have you jump down. But they said basically like it'll be better for you to report these activities earlier, but you're gonna spend so much goddamn money during Christmas, you might not even catch it. You understand? But Salakia, can you jump down to the drunk driving and DUI?
Con, it said drunk driving / DUI. Holiday festivities and celebrations commonly include consumption of adult beverages. While sipping your eggnog or holiday cocktail, we urge you to drink responsibly and choose a designated driver. A fun and festive evening can quickly turn tragic. With the increase in celebrations and parties during the holiday season comes increase in incidents of drunk driving, fatalities and injuries related to drunk driving, and DUI charges.
So you mean to tell me during the holiday season, more people are driving drunk, more people are crashing their cars driving drunk, more people are dying from driving drunk, and more people is going to jail for driving drunk?
Right.
Damn, Salaki.
You in a lose situation. Everywhere you go, y'all here getting robbed. Y'all here driving drunk. Y'all here like dying. I mean, god damn. Like, what's so merry about this? About this shit? I mean, Slocky, about this time of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you out here, the Lord putting an angel of death and just saying, go letting them off the leash. You know what I'm saying? These people that these false gods, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Get them. You know what
I ain't gonna lie, so you finna laugh at this next one.
Right.
And if I meant to, what's so heavy about what you're saying? Because like you would never hear none of this going on at Passover.
Right.
You won't hear this at none of our feast days. This don't happen. You know what I'm saying? This is these holidays is really evil. You know what I'm saying? Commercials make it look good. Like what's that called again? Damn, we had just taught a class. I heard a general talking about it. You know what I'm saying? What is that called? When you'll watch a Carl's Jr. commercial.
Oh, enticing.
Enticing, but the Bible calls it something else.
Damn, I forgot, sir.
Look, I know it's selective programming. I know it's like you talking about how it make you want to go out and do it more.
Is it? I want to say casting a spell, something like that. I can't. Yeah, I cannot remember that, sir. Go ahead, sir. Baba Kasha.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, Kyle.
Oh yeah, so like the internet was tripping for a second. All right. It said we urge you to remember that a DUI will not only disrupt your party plans, it can have significant consequences on your future. You could be looking at driver license suspension, large fines, jail time, and the long-term impact of a criminal record. Yep.
Hey, look, this the holiday season for you in a nutshell. Salaki, sir, can you jump to the next one? This one was kind of funny to me.
Okay, Kyle, it said a domestic violence / assault.
Ooh, wait, hold on, Salaki. You mean to tell me niggas is beating up their ball more during Christmas season? I thought this was supposed to be the time of giving. I thought this was supposed to be the time to spread cheer. Meanwhile, niggas is snatching the wig off that broad in their house, man. Hey, look, this season, this is the season of demons. You hear me? Continue, Kasha.
And it said like they're supposed to be married. I thought this was. I'm saying you supposed to be married.
Right.
Domestic violence / assault. It said emotions often run high around the holidays with close proximity to family. Damn.
Salaki, sir. Salaki. Domestic violence and assault. Then they just said you gonna get mad at your family, bro. Man, I'm done, bro.
Man,
that's crazy.
That's heavy.
These holidays is wicked as hell, sir. Salaki, go ahead.
Emotions run high around the holidays with close proximity to family. Man, so if I may, I mean all y'all faking it. Don't nobody like each other in there.
Right.
They feel like, and that's why that go back to the scripture we put. Don't choose none of his ways. Don't envy thou not the oppressor. When you envy your oppressor, you choose his ways, you gonna hate your brother. You know what I'm saying? Because you will be in competition with him. Everybody sitting around the table on holidays. You know what I'm saying? They sharing bottles and you know what I'm saying. They helping each other put the lights up on the house. And meanwhile, they all hate each other, and they got good reasons to hate each other. You sleeping with his wife. You didn't touch this man's child. You doing this, you sold him some drugs, he got high and did this, and all that's what is madness. That's why your Uncle Jeffrey hopped over the table and tried to stab Uncle Bob. Nigga, that's why that happened. You know what I'm saying? That's why Auntie Shirley and them is fighting over who got the best potato salad. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. It's like it.
If I could, just to say like that, envy thou not the oppressor and choose one of his ways, going back to that precept, like a part of that is when you join onto the oppressor's ways, you take on his mindset. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You take on his mindset and his way of thinking. The oppressor hates you. So in return, you choosing up his ways, you're going to hate your own people as well. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
that's why you have that division. Like you don't necessarily think you're doing it, but in your spirit, by you joining on to these ways, you're doing it, and you're taking on that a custom, right? So you believing that you should love people and bury the problems that y'all been having prior to Christmas, but just because Christmas is coming around, and we're just gonna bury that around and be like a family. When that's not the proper way. The Bible doesn't teach you to act like that. The Bible teaches you to pull somebody to the side, fix these issues, then come back together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both have a level mindset on gaining each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to sincerely fix this problem rather than just burying it and pushing it, sweeping it under the rug, so to speak. And now let's come around and now y'all really have these issues. That's the way of the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? The way the Lord is gonna tell you to hash it out, love each other, forgive each other. You see what I'm saying? Find a way to fix it. You know what I'm saying? That's the ways of the Lord. The ways of the oppressor gonna say, hey, it's just the holiday season, just for the sake of the family, let's get it on. Like that's not the right way to do it. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to adopt his ways is gonna cause harm to your household. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't cause harm to your household.
No, damn right. And then if I may too, that's exactly what it do. Like you will see some your oppressor and the Chinese man and everybody, all these other nations celebrating these holidays. You'll see them in traffic and walking. Y'all going in stores, coming out of stores. You see them. You happy to see them. Oh my God, what you got? I'm gonna get my son the same thing. How y'all doing? Happy. But as soon as you get to that house, you know what I'm saying? And you see Uncle Bob and Thurman and all them, you like, oh hell no, I hate this nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be around this nigga because these holidays, man, I want to be around this nigga at all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like socking him because last year that nigga took too many plates home. He knew he took my plate home. You know what I'm saying? Like it is like it ain't even that serious, bro. You need to chill. But that's the spirit behind these holidays. Right. You know what I'm saying? But Salakia, it said emotions often run high around the holidays with close proximity to family.
Oh, Salakia, sir. Emotions often run high around the holidays with close proximity to family. Come on, man. They like you said, niggas is faking it. You understand? Mm-hmm. Don't nobody like each other at the Christmas party. You understand? They sitting back in the corner like, oh, this broad thinks she this and oh, he think he that. Woo, man, this is crazy. This madness, this nonsense. This is what you learning from your Christian pastor in that damn church. Salakia, sir. Continue.
They kids bad as hell. They know they need to that boy need to be in school somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just everybody gossiping about everybody in their mouth. Like it's horrible, man. And I know because I've been at a few Christmas parties. I didn't set up and see my grandma and auntie and them wolfing. And I told them, y'all need to chill, bro. Like, going there and like y'all need to
as soon as the person come around, you got everybody looking at them like, and they the hell they being looked at like that the whole time is because grandma and Auntie Ebony was talking shit about you the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
The whole time. You know what I'm saying? I will keep going. It said escalated emotions and elevated levels of tension, stress. So like elevated levels of tension, stress, and irritability. It said be mindful of your emotions, your behavior, and the potentially life-changing consequences of letting a domestic dispute escalate out of control.
If I may, sir, like they talking about niggas. They gotta be talking about us, man. I don't hear like the stories like often of Edomites going through these type of things during their holiday. You understand? Like
Edomites just killed. They just killed the whole family. It was a story that just came out. He killed his whole family. They just look, bitch, you didn't. I'm slacking. Look, you didn't did this and this and that. You gone, I'm gone, we all gone. You know what I mean? Slakia.
Right.
Kill their whole family.
At least they ain't fake about it, sir. He won't even go. He's going. It's a lot. Go ahead, sir.
And it said, be mindful of your emotions, your behavior, and the potentially life-changing consequences of letting a domestic dispute escalate out of control. And then if I may too, this one thing you gotta understand too. Like a domestic dispute is not just between you and your wife. If you're all in the house, if you get into it with your cousin and y'all fighting, the police come, that's a domestic violence. If you get into it with your brother and the police come, that's domestic violence. You get into it with your dad or your aunties get into it, that's domestic violence. And what this article was saying is that around the holidays, the police is called more than ever. Because how you know that? Because they wouldn't know it was a goddamn domestic violence unless somebody called them to the house. That's how they know that the domestic violence is heightened more around the holiday season because the police is called more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody calling the police. You know what I'm saying? It said, let me see. Such a dispute can quickly result in criminal charges. What did it say? Volatility. I can't even say that damn word. But it's like it said is exacerbated when drugs or alcohol are involved and are in times of significant stress, as in often the case during the holiday season. Damn.
Look, you gonna get high, you gonna get drunk, you gonna punch Uncle Bobby in the mouth. You understand? Right. You gonna grab your wife by the throat. You understand? Because this the spirit of the holiday season. You understand? This is the spirit of Christmas. This is the spirit of New Year's. This is the spirit of all these damn wicked ass holidays because that's the spirit of the oppressor, and these is his holidays. You understand? Your oppressor, he's naturally a violent sexual deviant. He's a drug lord. You understand? He's a drug addict. He commits the most crimes out of all people on planet Earth, more than anybody on planet Earth. And when you envy your oppressor and choose his ways, you're gonna be exactly like him. You're gonna hate your mom, you're gonna hate your granny, you're gonna hate your kids, you're gonna shoot your brother, you understand? You're gonna beat your wife, you understand? You're gonna be a drug addict, you're gonna sell drugs to your people, you're gonna be a drunkard, you're gonna be a shoplifter, you understand? Like we read the article and it says these crimes are heightened during the holiday season. Shoplifting, man, look, your oppressor, he didn't came to America, seeing everything in America and stole it for himself. You understand? What? Robbery. He raped, robbed, and murdered blacks, natives, and Latinos as a whole. You understand? What else? Identity theft. This nigga's running around calling himself a Jew. If you look at some of them old movies about Native Americans, you got full-on crackers playing Native Americans. You understand? Like these are the ways of your oppressor: a shoplifter, a robber, identity theft. You understand? He's a drunk. You understand? Like your oppressor got rich off the prohibition. You understand? He got so much money off the prohibition that John F. Kennedy became president. His damn daddy was a damn bootlegger. You understand? This is literally the spirit of your oppressor. What else we got? Domestic violence and assault. Man, look at here. That all of these crimes that's heightened throughout the holiday season is literally taking on the spirit of your oppressor, and that's why I flourish in our community. You understand? But you could drop that article, sir.
If I could, go ahead. Can we pull this precept, Bubba Kashan, just real quick? 2 Thessalonians chapter 3.
Yep. And if I may too, and the sister said that's heavy. Whole Shalom Yahweh about Shemal Shai said, she said that's heavy. Whole family just sitting up carrying on. Yeah, that's exactly what they all know they hate each other in there, and they all just sitting in there carrying on. But then what happened with that already heightened tension of them not liking each other and having to be around each other because everybody got to link up at grandma's house and eat, you know what I'm saying, and celebrate this holiday. What's gonna happen is like the article just said, what we just read, they're gonna get drunk and they're gonna get high, and the truth gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Your cousin Skeeter, he gonna tell the truth, man. You can't even cook like that, man. He gonna throw his plate out the way. You can't even cook. Well, nigga, your wife a whore. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what? Uncle Bob been sleeping with the children. It's all gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? No, real talk, it's all gonna come out. Next thing you know, it's a lucky. Next thing you know, the whole holiday is in shambles, and they don't even know how to get each other back because half this stuff didn't nobody even know what was going on. It's one person that's almost righteous that ain't doing evil. They've been in college. They didn't came from Alabama to some all black college. They sit at the table like, damn, this what's been going on. All this going on. God damn, I need to get up out of here. You know, but the truth that's going on in these holidays, and I knew it because I didn't deal with a lot of people, man, and they didn't told me some stories, man. I'll be like, damn, you said that at the dinner table. Like, whoa, this is after y'all said the grace. This shit, this many. You know what I'm saying? Like here.
So you said Second Thessalonians 3 and what?
3 and 1. Let's start at 1 about cousins real quick because this goes into what you were saying about how brothers be faking it and how we were once upon a time brothers in the world too, and we had to come up out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, sir. It's the book of Second Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse 1. Finally, brethren, pray for us that the word of the Lord may have free course and be glorified even as it is with you.
Right, that's for us. You know what I'm saying? He's saying pray for us. Let the word of the Lord be glorified. Let it have free course throughout the world. Just like these holidays have free course throughout the world. And they running rampant throughout the world and indoctrinating people. He's saying, let the word of the Lord do that. This is our job. You know what I'm saying? This is what we trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Okay, verse 2. And that we may be delivered from unreasonable and wicked men.
Right. This goes back to that precept you pulled in Proverbs 24 and Proverbs 3 and 31. So we may be delivered from the unreasonable and wicked men. So we don't have to choose the oppressor. So we don't have to be on his side. So we don't have to, sit there at that wicked family gathering that all our family hate each other. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be around that. Like the word of the Lord is going to deliver us from that. You know what I mean?
Damn right.
Right. Keep going.
Verse 3. But the Lord is Salakia. Rest of verse 2. For all men have not faith. Verse 3. But the Lord is faithful, who shall establish you and keep you from evil.
Right. This is us. Like the Lord is faithful. He keeps us established. We firm on how we believe and what we think. Like Dr. Job said, like when it came wait to Christmas time, my family give me that call. I am not coming to Christmas. This is not in the Bible. That's nothing to do. It's a time for you to educate your family and you established by your faith. You know what I'm saying? The Lord has done that. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Okay, verse 4. And we have confidence in the Lord touching you, that ye both do and will do the things which we command you.
Right, keep going.
Verse 5. And the Lord direct your hearts into the love of God and into the patient waiting for Christ.
Right, that's what we waiting on. That's what we sit here doing this work for. We're waiting for Christ to return, man, and bring our kingdom back. So we don't have to hear about Christmas no more. So we don't have to hear about New Year's no more. We don't have to hear about brothers hating brothers and families dying and DUIs and robberies and murder homicides and you know what I'm saying, all this stuff no more. You see what I'm saying? We're waiting on Christ to return to establish our kingdom.
Damn right, sir.
Just keep going.
Verse 6. Now we command you, brethren, in the name of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, that ye withdraw yourselves from every brother that walketh disorderly and not after the tradition which he received of us.
Right. So this is what Kareem Allah brought up through the whole class. The Lord is saying, withdraw yourselves. So if you're in the world and you celebrate Christmas, withdraw yourself. If you're in the Lord, if you're in the world, you celebrate New Year's, withdraw yourself. Or any other one of these holidays, the Lord is brothers is commanded to withdraw yourself. That's not walking in the spirit of Christ. Christmas has nothing to do with Christ. Christmas has nothing to do with the Lord God. You know what I'm saying? Christmas has nothing. Easter, all these other holidays have nothing to do with the Lord, and He's commanding you to withdraw yourself and walk after the ways that Christ received us. Don't walk after the ways that Christ didn't receive us. Christ didn't teach about Christmas. Show me the Bible Christ taught about Christmas. Show me the Bible what Christ taught about New Year's and not Passover, Slakia, and Easter and all these type of things. No, Christ taught about Passover. Christ taught about, all the high holy days. He taught about keeping the laws of the Lord. These are the traditions in which Christ received us. You know what I'm saying? And we, just like Peter is commanding us, we are to command other brothers. You see what I'm saying? Keep going.
Yeah, right. I'm with sir. Verse 7. For yourselves know how ye ought to follow us. Mm-hmm. For we behave not ourselves disorderly among you.
Right, so we don't walk around disorderly. We don't see a priest celebrating the holidays, eating ham, eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. We're not doing the things that we tell you not to do. We're telling you to do the things that we do. You see what I'm saying? Right. To walk in the traditions of Christ. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who we follow. We walk in the traditions of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? We keep Passover, Purim, dedication. What's the next? Some more. A Day of Atonement. You know what I'm saying? We keep these things, right? Keep going, Bubba Kashah.
Sir. Neither did we eat any man's bread for naught, but wrought with labor and travail night and day, that we might not. Salaki, go ahead, sir.
No, keep going.
Oh, that we might not be chargeable to anything of you.
Right. We didn't go over to our auntie's house and just ate the bread that she was serving up. You know what I'm saying? And also, we wasn't being lazy in our work. You know what I'm saying? That you can't say, so we blameless in your eyes. You can't say nothing about us. Oh, I seen Natazah over at that Christmas party at Grandma June's house. Like, no, you're not gonna be able to say that about Natazah. Not gonna be able to say that about me or Kareem Ali. You see what I'm saying? Or anybody in the ICBK for that example. Like, if they're having a Christmas party, don't go. It's better for you not to go. You know what I'm saying? If they're having a birthday party, don't go. It's better for you not to go. You see what I'm saying? Be that example. You know what I'm saying? And just like we are. You know what I'm saying? My family call me. I don't go. Sometimes I don't even answer the phone because I know what they're calling for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's just, I'm a villain for the Lord. I'm a villain in the eyes of my family for the Lord's sake. You know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to be that. You know what I'm saying?
And if I may, and you know why? Because we actually love God. You understand? Like what is it? 1 John 5:3. It say here's how you know you love God, by keeping His commandments. You understand? To love somebody, that's an action word. You gotta prove that. Right. You understand? You can't just, and that's Christians' problems, and that's why Christ said, in that day it's gonna be a lot of people saying, Lord, 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 and I'm gonna say that I never knew you. That's what Christ said. You know why? Because a lot of people, they profess with their mouth that they serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That they serve the Lord, that they serve Christ, but they don't. You understand? They don't. You know what I'm saying? Because they sitting at the goddamn dinner table and they hating their brother. They finna go to that New Year's Eve party and they hate their brother. They finna sleep with their brother rib. She finna take her heel off and run up on this sister and beat her in the head with her goddamn heel. Right. He finna get hit in the head with a Grey Goose bottle. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much madness going on, man. And we actually serve the Lord. And how do we know we serve the Lord? And how do we know we love the Lord? By keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments. Your family doing that. That's the real love of God, not what how you learned in the Christian church. Like we got what is it called? A warped ideology when it comes to the word love. You understand? We got the whole definition of love. How our definition of it is warped. It's not what the Bible says. You understand? The Bible says you love God by keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments, and it's not grievous. Meaning that it's not hard. It shouldn't be hard for you not to want to celebrate these holidays. You know why? Because the Lord told you was a separate people. He gave you high holy days. You know what I'm saying? So guess what you do when you decide that you want to separate yourself from the Lord and act like a heathen and take the heathen customs. You know what I'm saying? You making yourself a second-class citizen when you celebrate New Year's and you celebrate Christmas and you celebrate them birthdays. You understand? You let your grandmama and your aunties and your daddy and them manipulate you. Well, grandma and she getting old, man. You know what I'm saying? This might be her last Thanksgiving. This might be her last Christmas, man. You've been come over here all your life. All of a sudden, you ain't finna come. Man, she's sick, man. Just come this one time. You ain't got to eat no food. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we'll make you a plate. You just eat it tomorrow. You ain't celebrating. Now they gonna your family gonna try to get you to celebrate these holidays and come over their house and nigga so bad, but you gotta understand that that's Satan doing that.
Right.
You understand? It ain't them doing that. That's they got the spirit of it's a demon on them that wants to get to they like that demon wants you to go over there so you can get a demon on you, and when you leave there, you gonna have so much more mental turmoil on your head. You're gonna be like, damn, I'm fake. Damn, man, I know I'm in an ISUBK, man. I just joined the school. I done went over here and celebrate this. And that's what that demon want. You understand? That demon wants you to do that. He want, and then guess what? When that happened, then you're going to remember all the times that you failed trying to serve the Lord. You're going to remember every single time you failed trying to serve the Lord. And then guess what you're going to tell yourself? I can't do it. I tried. The generals got through talking about this. I can't do it. I tried. You know what I'm saying? I tried. Now I just couldn't do it. No, and Christ told you it's not grievous, man. It ain't grievous to do what we do in ISUBK, but what we do understand is this ain't for everybody. Everybody can't do this, and we understand. We understand. You understand? Go let your kids get molested in the goddamn church. You understand? Go get drunk and go hit somebody driving up the goddamn street because you can't fight your goddamn pleasures or lust. But Salakia, because I go on for 3 hours, Salakia.
If I could,
it's heavy what you saying, sir. Like, can somebody Baba Kashad? Give me first. Let me get Romans 1:28.
Romans 1:28 coming up.
All right, that's heavy what you saying. Like, that's literally our people because we don't want to follow the commandments of the Lord. You understand? You gonna be dealing with your uncle jumping over the table trying to beat up your little cousin or your nephew because we don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord as a whole. You understand?
And if I may too, just not even to cut you off, and if I may, we necessarily don't fault them for that because it's like you being raised with your grandma and your uncle and them your whole life, and then your dad get out of prison and you got to live with him because you've been being bad. You know what I'm saying? He came from being in prison, so he gonna be strict. You can't do this, you can't do that. You got to be in when the lights come on. You got to do this, you got to do that. Clean your room. Here's your chores. Mow the backyard and the front yard. You understand? You got to do all of you. Like, damn, I ain't come from having to do none of this. But like, damn, I could have just. Well, where I was at, I was able to do everything I wanted. I was able to do everything I wanted to do at grandma's house. I was able to stay out late, bring females over. And then you get around your dad, and you can't do that. It's the same thing with the Lord. You understand? We've been serving heathen gods our whole goddamn life. You understand? So then we find out that you can't eat pork. You can't celebrate these holidays. You can't do this. You feel restricted. And you're like, hold on, man. It was better where I was at. Nigga, the life I was living was totally better than, you know what I'm saying? Because you really don't know the spirit behind it. You really don't know how evil the destruction they didn't cause in the black community. You understand? Like it. You said Romans 9 and what?
Romans 1:28.
Oh, so like 1:28. So like I got it. It said Romans chapter 1 verse 28. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient.
Man, them things that's not convenient is celebrating your oppressor's holidays. You understand? And like, if I may too, the word reprobate, I got the definition for it. An unprincipled person, often used harmoniously or affectionately. Like the similes to the word reprobate is a rogue, a scoundrel, a rascal. Like you literally going to be like the Lord is going to give you a mind with no principles and no understanding because you don't want to keep the laws of God. So he gonna allow you to have a sexual deviant on you. He gonna allow you to be have the mind frame of a nigga who just want to murder somebody to bring some Christmas present home to their family. The Lord is going to put this plague upon your mind. You understand? Continue, Baba Bashar.
And it said, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wicked.
Oh, Salakia. Oh, yeah. Keep going, Salakia.
Being fulfilled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whispers.
This is the Christmas spirit right here. Right. You understand? Everything that you just named right there, sir, is literally what's going on around these so-called holidays that the oppressor has taught us to worship and keep. You understand? Continue, Baba Shah.
Mhm. Backbiters, haters
Back.
of God,
Whew.
despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents.
Look, you gonna be talking mess behind your brother or sister, your auntie house at the Christmas party. It say haters of God. Of course you hate God because you ain't keeping Passover.
Right.
You keeping Christmas, New Year's, and your birthday and
Right.
Valentine's Day, right? It
And if
say
I may, and if
go
I
ahead, son.
may, of course you hate God because what? You hate your brother. This Tuesday Brotherhood class. That's in the
Right,
scriptures. You hate
right,
God because you hate your brother. You know what I'm saying? And it was Slakia. And it said with the I think that's in First John 4 and I think it's in First John 3 and 5. But Slakia, it said, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implaceable. I mean, Slakia, implacable, unmerciful.
right. It say without understanding, man. Look, you ain't got no understanding on how you supposed to live your life. You don't even got no understanding on these holidays that you celebrate. You understand?
Right.
It's
Right.
covenant breakers. You understand? You gonna break promises to people. Matter of fact, you broke the covenant of the covenant that the Lord then gave the children of Israel for us to be a special and holy people to Him, and we supposed to follow these law, statutes, and commandments to the T. You broke that covenant as soon as you said I'm gonna become a Christian. As soon as you said I'm about to celebrate New Year's. As soon as you wanted to get drunk and go party with some whores or do a bunch of drugs or be a robber or a murderer. You broke the covenant of the Lord. You understand? It say without natural affection. Man, look, you got a nigga that's in the ghetto right now looking for somebody to rob just so they can bring back Christmas presents or just so they can buy a new outfit for what's it called for New Year's Eve. You understand? Are you like
Right.
soon as we follow the ways of our oppressor, we ain't gonna have no brotherhood. You understand? You ain't gonna have no natural affection for your people. You're gonna do all type of manner of evil in your own neighborhood. And why? Because you don't want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. Because your homosexual Christian pastor told you that the law is done away with. When Christ said the law hangs on these two things, it hangs on loving your neighbor as you love yourself, and loving God with all your mind and soul. You understand? If we don't have no laws to live by, then according to what your pastor say, you ain't got to love your brother as yourself. You don't have to have brotherhood. You don't have to love God because there is no law. The law is done away with, according to Pastor Porkchop. You understand? And that big ass mega church that can't nobody get refuge in when a natural disaster hits your city. You understand? Your Christian pastor, Christianity as a whole is a joke. And this nigga just shucking and jiving for your oppressor and teaching you to envy, hate, and have strife for your own people. You understand? Continue, Baba Shah.
Con, it said, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only to do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
Man, look, you know damn well you get drunk and go speeding 100 miles down an hour, 100 miles per hour down the highway is going to kill you. You know you can possibly crash into somebody else's car and murder somebody's baby, but yet you still having pleasure in all this nonsense and evil wickedness. You understand? Because you don't give a damn about what your people or what's good for your people, or you following the law, statutes, and commandments of God. You want to fulfill your own lust. Like the scriptures say, ye are of your father the devil. You understand? It's literally what your Christian pastor is teaching you to do every Sunday. All these mega churches on TV, they telling you to send money in to get some holy water so you can get a blessing. You understand? Meanwhile, they ain't told you who you is. They ain't told you that you're supposed to love your people and none else. They ain't told you that you're supposed to come out of the ways of America to actually have love for your brothers and sisters. They ain't told you that your slave master, the so-called caveman, the devil that the Bible speaks of, literally makes billions of dollars by devouring your people and teaching you to get in on the party of destroying your own nation. You understand?
Right.
Like, this empire is wicked as hell. And these in the times that we in right now, this time of the year, what's it called? The Christmas parties, the New Year's Eve parties, Thanksgiving. All of this, we just read in this article that crimes in our communities is being heightened at these times. You understand? Salakia, what happened?
It's like I think I actually impressed something.
Wow.
You too wild, sorry. But yeah, like us following after the customs of these heathens, it builds up lack of brotherhood for our nation. And ultimately, we gonna hate and destroy our own people at rapid paces. Like I said, especially in these times. You understand? The title of this class is "These Holidays Are Against God." When you celebrate and indulge in these holidays, you're gonna hate your brother. You're gonna hate your God. You're gonna hate your children. You're gonna hate your nation of people. And this is totally against the Lord for niggas to be going to these Christian churches and sitting back, putting on suits and basically lying to the public, basically lying to the dear children of God to keep coming into their churches and giving them money every week. You understand?
Right.
Salaki, let me get this is my last scripture I'm gonna pull, and then y'all can go in. Let me get 1 Corinthians 13:4.
1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4. Charity suffereth long. And
Salakia, sir. Let me get there with you.
all right, Salakia.
Okay, I'm there with you.
1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4. Charity suffereth long.
This word charity in the scriptures, this ain't about you giving money to some poor, needy people or a charity event or nothing like that. Charity means love in the scriptures. You understand? Your oppressor and you choosing his ways and celebrating his holidays, you won't have no love for your people. The scriptures say charity suffereth long. If you got to go to a Christmas party or wake up in the morning to give Christmas presents to your children, you're not going to have no long suffering on your people. You're not going to have no love for your people and have any type of compassion on your people that they might be doing as bad as you during these same times. You're going to go out there and try to rob one of them just so you can take it back to your own children. Continue, Baba Gashah.
And is kind.
Look, niggas ain't kind around Christmas and these holidays. We just read that assaults and domestic violence go up around these times. Continue, Baba Gashah.
Charity envieth not.
Charity what?
Envieth not.
Look, man, niggas is buying these Christmas presents and trying to do it big on these holidays to get somebody else to envy them. You understand? It say love envies not. You understand? If you love your brother or your sister, you ain't gonna have no envy towards them. You're not gonna be jealous of what they got going on. You're gonna want to see them do well and prosper. And on top of that, you're not going to try to stunt on your people around the times of the holiday, basically shucking and jiving for your slave master. Continue,
Right.
Baba Gashah.
Right. It said charity vaunteth not itself.
Right. Keep going.
It's not puffed up.
Look, love vaunted not itself. Meaning, Salakia, let me get the definition for vaunted.
How you spell it?
I got it, sir. Vaunted, praise or boast about. Man, charity don't when you got love for somebody, you don't boast about what you do for them. You understand?
Right.
You don't try to throw it in their face what you have done for them in the past. You understand? But this is what Christmas and these holiday seasons is about. It's about being boastful, prideful, envious. You understand? Continue, Baba Gashah.
Is not puffed up. Doeth not behave itself unseemly. Seeketh not her own. Is not equally provoked. Thinketh no evil.
That's what's going on. at the Christian at the Christmas party. You got people that's seeking after their own self, meaning they care about how they feel. They don't give a damn about what nobody else feels. And they say it's not easily provoked. Man, look, Auntie Eloise then got mad at Auntie Tanya because her potato salad tastes better, or she didn't cook the greens how she thought she should have cooked it. You understand? And they say, think if no evil. It's all type of evil thoughts going on at that dinner table while y'all sitting back supposed to be having a happy Christmas party. You understand? It's nonsense, man. It's a joke and it's disgusting. Continue, Baba Kashar.
Verse 6, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth.
Right. If you got love for your people, if you got love for your brothers and sisters, you're not going to rejoice in iniquity. You understand? You're not going to rejoice in times of somebody feeling down upon themselves. You're not going to rejoice in the times of bad situations. You understand? You're going to rejoice in the truth. You're going to rejoice in, look, we blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we God's chosen people. I'm rejoicing in Passover. That's my new year. You understand? I'm rejoicing in the Day of Atonement. You understand? To have a day to where the Lord can actually look upon me and have respect unto me because I'm afflicting my soul because of the sins that I have committed in the past. You understand? Mm-hmm. That's what love is about. Love ain't about you stunting on somebody and getting a bigger and better Christmas present, or you going outside to whore yourself out on New Year's Eve just to have a good time. You understand? That's not love for your people. That's actually hate, envy, strife. That's all type of manner of evil that you can do unto your own people. You know why? Because we choosing the ways of our oppressor. Your oppressor loves these holidays. These is the days for your oppressor to feel like he's somebody. You understand? Right. It's cool for the heathens to celebrate Christmas. I ain't telling them not to celebrate Christmas. Tell them, man, they can have a happy and Merry Christmas all they want to. But blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we ain't supposed to indulge in them damn holidays because we're going to take on the spirit of our oppressor, which is all type of manner of evil. Your oppressor, he's a drug dealer. He's a drug addict. You understand? He's a sexual deviant. Your oppressor is a drunk. Your oppressor envies other nations. Your oppression rapes, robs, murder. You understand? The Lord don't want that spirit on us. That's against our law, statutes, and commandments.
Damn
so,
right.
Y'all got anything y'all want to add on that?
No, I'm too wild. No.
I was just gonna say if you get the definition of jealousy, envy, just for the people, you know what I'm saying? They right. I don't think they understand. That's all I'm gonna say. It's heavy to bring it out.
I'm gonna start with jealous. This is the definition of jealous: feeling or showing envy of someone or their achievements and advantages.
Mm-hmm.
So Aki, go ahead, sir.
I was gonna say, like, mine said at the Merriam-Webster says hostile toward a rival or one believed to enjoy an advantage. So you looking at you jealous of somebody, you looking at them as a rival. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You looking at them as somebody that's your enemy, and that's not a good eye you should have towards your brother, because jealousy breeds envy, and then you go to envious, right? It says feeling or showing envy. So like here. It's not envious. You get envy. Envy means a painful or resentful awareness of an advantage enjoyed by others, with a desire to possess the same advantage. So now you're looking at this person as a rival, and then now you start to that jealousy demon that creeps into you starts to breed envy, and then now that envy that creeps into you, it starts to hurt you to see that person doing good. You see what I'm saying? It starts to be bad. It starts to make you feel some type of way strongly that this person is doing good. And then when that jealousy demon creeps into you, and then that envy demon manifests itself inside you, then it's going to breed malice. And malice is the action of those two, jealousy and envy. You're going to cause hurt to them. You're going to jump across that table and beat on your wife. You're going to jump across that table and fight your aunties, and family gonna fight against family. You're gonna do things and rob and rape and murder, and that's what
And that's the spirit of our oppressor, man. So that's all I want to say, that jealousy breeds envy, and envy breeds malice, man. You got to cut that demon off from the beginning, and it starts by not even celebrating these holidays in the first place. You know what I mean?
Most High Christ, sir. Salakia, sir, if I may, I got the perfect precept for that at the end of class. If somebody could, give me Proverbs 6 and 16.
Got you. The book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 16. These 16 do the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood.
And,
And,
continue, sir.
and a heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift to runneth to mischief, and a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren.
There you go. That's your happy holidays in a nutshell. You understand? That's exactly what you're gonna get every time around this time of year. You understand? With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the class. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barak a thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Lathan Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the class. You understand? The water for Adawanium for tapping in and holding it down with me. And make sure you tune in tomorrow night for the Wednesday. What is it? The history? No, Salaki. It's the Wednesday night law class. You understand? With Officer Afai and the Natazah, myself as well, and Officer Afai Karatazah. You understand? Shalom, Israel.